Soundtrack to the love we make. Let your love flow and shower us. Let your love flow and shower us.
Alright, peace and love. Peace and love. Hey, before I even get into the video, I just want to say that there's a reason that I begin every video with peace and love. And that reason is that's what I intend to bring, peace and love. That's what I give. And that's also what I wish to receive. And you know, I'm at a particular place. I'm at a particular place where I'm not exactly willing to sacrifice that. So I always begin every video with peace and love because I want people to know that that is how I move, that's how I'm moving, and that's all, you know, the energy that I'm willing to receive. I'm not anybody that's coming in hate or you know, chaotic, and chaos at times is okay. But I'm just saying, like, for people who bring that energy towards me and not the peace and love in which I'm bringing, you know what I'm saying? It's I'm not willing to compromise or sacrifice that. So that is why I always begin with peace and love, and I wish to bring you peace and love. I hope your day gets started with peace and love, and that's why. Because I don't want it to seem like that is just something that I say, like, just to say every video. Like, there's meaning to it, and you know, that's the energy that I'm in when I'm making these videos. You know, even if it's a serious video, I still intend to bring peace and love even in those videos. So yeah, I wanted to share that because it wasn't even nothing that I was thinking about. It was just, as I started this video and I said peace and love, I'm just feeling like I might need to explain what that is. So, like, in my life, there are certain things that I have chosen to do away with. You know, there's certain people that I've chosen to kind of distance myself from, and it's with most of them, it's not that I love them any less or care about them any less than I did before, but just for the path that I'm on, there's certain things that I have to do in order to achieve this goal. So, peace and love. So what was on my mind is, and I'm on my way to work, so unfortunately this one is, you know, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I got something to do when I get there, so I'm kind of on time crunch. But I'm seeing that more people are starting to at least ask questions. You know what I mean? Excuse me. More people are starting to ask questions. You know, not directly to me. I'm not necessarily saying that people have been asking me more questions. Although some people have been asking me more questions, but I meant like on a larger scale. Like, you're starting to hear, or I'm starting to hear more conversations of people that are saying, you know, this don't seem right. Or, man, you know, did you hear about this or that? And it's, you know, they may be scratching the surface on some of these things, but the fact that people are at least starting to question some of what they're seeing going on in the world right now is a great sign. And it's a sign that, you know, as more people continue to educate themselves and, you know, at least open their minds to be able to at least think about the possibility that things are not what you have always believed them to be, things are not what they seem. The more that people are willing to at least be open to that idea that maybe I have believed something wrong, you know, it's a good sign, and it's a sign of what's to come, you know, because we are in the midst of a battle. And I've spoken about that in some of the other videos, the good versus evil. That battle is already popping, and it's heating up. You know, it's getting more and more, it's becoming more and more of a reality. You're seeing more often that, you know, people are beginning to realize that they may have been wrong about certain things, you know, and you know, some of us it's been, you know, just how we were raised and things that were understood in the way we were raised, or things that were taught to us. You know, now some of us are willing to say, hey, maybe all of that wasn't necessarily the truth, you know. And I think that truth is beginning to spread more throughout the earth, even though there is more corruption and lies and evil doing is going on. There's lots of it. There's a lot of truth beginning. It ain't even beginning. The process already started. But the truth is spreading more and more, and people are being able to see the lie or the lies, you know, that have been told to us for so many years. And so now that we are in this place of waking up and rising up, it's like the more that we wake up and the more that we are open to seeing truth, the more that we are seeing the truth. And the thing is, the deception, the lies, the cunning, the evil, the devil, like, has been active for a long time, you know, definitely in everybody who watches this lifetime. You know, the devil has been active, but a lot of us weren't able to see all the activity because we were a part of the activity. You know, if you're inside the club, and I mean, that could be a dance club, it could be Sam's Club, it could be in Walmart. If you're in the grocery store, you don't know what's going on outside the store. You only know what's going on inside, where you are. So, the only way you're gonna know what's going on outside is if somebody on the outside tells you, calls you on the phone and say, hey, man, this is happening outside. Or you yourself go outside and see for yourself. But as long as you're inside, you won't know what's going on the outside. So, you know, that's the same thing that we're seeing with just truth being spread. and the lie is being revealed. When you're inside of the lie, when you are living the lie, when you are part of the lie, when you are what's the word, praising the lie, you know what I mean, celebrating the lie, it's hard to see the lie. But once you separate yourself and you begin to walk in truth, it's easy to spot that lie. Once you step outside of that and walk outside into truth, now you're able to look back at where you were and say, oh man, I was in there. I was missing everything that's going on outside because I was inside the club. You know, I was in the store. I didn't even know all this was happening outside. But a lot of people now are being introduced to truth, and they're stepping outside and seeing some things that have been going on. But when you're in the crowd, when you're in the mix, it's hard to see yourself and see what you're doing. You have to separate yourself. You got to step outside. And I believe that's been a process that I've been going through over the past, seriously, 5 years. You know what I mean? And I mean, it didn't start fast. It was gradual. But 2017, I feel like, was that separation year for me. Like, that was the wake up, you know, the beginning of the wake up, rather. Like I said, it was a slow process. Then December 2018, what was it? December 2017. I don't even remember now because it's been so long, you know. But you'll see. Yeah. So yeah. I was just looking at my own timeline real quick, but yeah, it was like once I stepped outside, man, I was able to see all the stuff that I was involved in, man, and just how I was going nowhere, circulating but not elevating. So, you know, I guess that's really all I wanted to tell you, is that, man, the truth is here and the truth is available. We just have to desire truth, and we have to want truth. We have to want to see truth, feel truth, and experience truth. But a lot of us not going to be able to do that until we step outside. We're going to have to step outside for us to be able to see what was really going on. So that's all. Peace and love.